Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so is this the one with the worm in it, right?
I want the worm in.
Yeah.
I'm very
That's
particular
how you
about
do
that.
it. Yeah.
Thank you. You recommend the worm in as well?
I like the worm. Then you gotta
I'll
eat
trust
the
what
worm
you're
for
saying.
like 18 years of good luck. Wait, and we got more.
What do you do
Yeah,
with this?
oranges, please. So you're gonna get the orange. You're gonna dip it in the salt. You're gonna take a little sip.
Okay.
Orange?
So dip this in the salt?
Yeah, on both sides. Both sides. Get it covered in there. There you go. Don't be shy.
Let me just.
This is a whole ordeal we got going on right here.
I like it.
Steve-O's here.
I like it when there's a process. And what do we do
So what
now?
do we do? We just...
Now, you sit. Bam.
I don't have enough room.
I got you.
Okay.
Take the sip.
Jorge Masvidal taking over. MMA fighting. What's up, everybody? I'm your journalist.
Find out, yeah?
There you go, mate.
Ooh, baby.
Not bad.
Ooh. That is powerful stuff. Yeah, put that over there.
make it like that,
Put that
bro.
over. Put that over. He didn't even know what mezcal was when we got here. He's like, what is this drink?
Information.
Did you get fined? That's what I want to know.
I think something's coming on the way, but we ain't worried about it, man. We don't give a fuck. Fine here, fine there. We're used to it, you know.
How long has this been a dream of yours to have your own mezcal?
We've been working on the project a little under 3 years. We had to tighten up some things. 2019 obviously was huge for me and now for the brand, you know. So that's why a lot of people don't understand when journalists ask me, did you see yourself? Everyone asked me, a lot of people asked me, but did you see yourself accomplishing all these things? I said, yeah, I had to. I had all this shit on my back, just nobody knew, you know. There's a little bit of pressure, but I love it. That's that fucking engine to get me to go forward.
McGregor recently said that he said promoting a drink, kind of, you have to drink a lot. It can be consequential to a fighter's career. How are you going to play this one?
Win frequently, drink occasionally is our motto. It's my motto especially. I'm not much of a drinker. On occasion, I like to drink. I win a fight, I drink. On the weekend, after a good long training session of the week, I feel great. I feel good and I don't have no fight lined up. I have a couple shots, whether it's by myself or I go out. But I'm not much of a drinker though, in honesty, you know?
Would you try, and I know when Conor fought Habib, Proper 12 logo was on the canvas and was on the poles and everything. Is that something you want to see Recuerdo and down the line?
Of course. We're already in talks with them. Something will come to fruition. We don't know how or where it's going to be or what event, but it's coming though, you know? We got a lot of options.
You were obviously the fighter of the year in 2019. Absolutely amazing, just viral moment after viral moment. But I see McGregor talking about you now, and I'm like, that's the perfect next step. Like, I mean, is that obviously the next one? Like, I mean, it feels like that will be the biggest fight UFC could possibly make in 2020.
I think it'd be one of the biggest fights we can make in the company history, period. Just on numbers alone. What Conor did with the UFC when it was pay-per-view, insane. I got the biggest pay-per-view setting since ESPN has merged with UFC. It's me and Nate. And then the number 2 one after that is John Jones versus Thiago Santos, which I happen to be in that card also. So the UFC's in a pickle, huh? You know? Because, motherfucker, I know I'm worth money, man. You got to pay me. I bring in numbers, not because I'm so fucking charming in the microphone. Nah. It's just because I break fucking faces. I give the people what they want to see, violence, you know? So that's the only reason why. It's a no-brainer. We know what we're worth, so we're going to make sure we get every penny of it.
Now, Dana White's on record saying if Conor wins, he's most likely next for Habib Tony. What if Conor becomes the lightweight champion? Would you want to drop back down to 155 for that fight?
Money talks, you know. It's a lot. Just to put it in black and white, at 173 pounds, I'm 5% body fat. The rest is all just water, man. It's a desert that I run through. I'm not the same guy as far as certain attributes go, power, speed, but for the money, shit, I'll rob a bank, man, you know, if it's right, you know, we could do something.
You're a very cool dude, there's no doubt about that. So you take everything in your stride. But I mean, is it a moment when like Conor starts bringing you up here and you're thinking about like at the start of 2019, like nobody would have predicted that you would have had such a crazy year. But now this guy is standing up there talking about how he loves that fight. Is that a pretty cool moment for you?
It's cool. We saw it though. We saw 18. We had a plan going into 19. Me and my manager, certain people close to us, company as well, we had strategically laid it out on pencil and paper. And my job was only to get it done, you know? So starting at 2019, walking into the arena with London against Till was the start of it. That was it right there. Me putting my stamp on it people saying he won't be able to do it again. He got lucky, this and that. Wrong again.
So you're clearly a man who lays out the path in front of them. You said you only have 3 years left. Connor and Kamaru are the two names. Do you look past those two names, or those guys like Damian Maia and Stephen Thompson you want to rematch, or what?
Not that I look past them, because I don't look past any man with 2 arms. But I do dream a lot of what I like to do. And Thompson is definitely one of those guys that we will run it back. Maia is definitely another guy that we will run it back. It's a matter of time, you know. We're not done at all. I got a lot of plans set up. I got a lot of violence to give before I'm done.
What about the Octagon going to Puerto Rico? I know I've talked to you about that before. Your eye lights up when you hear that, right?
Man, I would love it, man. I would love it. I was just in Puerto Rico a couple months ago. I go back and forth to Puerto Rico and Mexico a lot, so I would love it just to be able to help the people over there. Just to educate them on what I know, the techniques that I know. I know a lot of those countries don't have the knowledge, not just the gym, let's say, but the knowledge that it takes to get to this level. So I would love to be a key element to help my brothers and sisters out over there.
You were saying earlier that you would need someone to stake something if they're going to go for this BMF title. What about a 10% stake in Proper 12?
Versus a 10% stake
You know,
in
you spoke
Mezcal.
at a
In your
put-up.
Mezcal.
And the belt?
10% and the belt.
No, but you got to match the belt on its own. You got the belt is its own separate thing. Now his company's been around for longer, so he can show all these crazy numbers and stuff. So, you know, but
What if he beats Cowboy, there's no belt, and he just goes 10% versus 10%?
shit, I'm so confident that we're gonna take it, man. We'll take it, man. We'll take that 10%, man, all day. We'll take it, man. We ain't scared on this side, so if he wants to do that with his baby, that's on him, man. But I don't think he'd do that, bro. That's not a smart business move.
Well, congratulations. It's beautiful. I drank mine during the process of the interview, but
Appreciate you, my
well
friend.
done. Lovely.
Well done. Appreciate it.
Get as much as y'all boys need, man.
Oh, I don't drink.
Oh, shit. Steve-O joining up right here.
How many times have you been offered, though? I saw it twice while we were doing the interview.
Yeah, dude, the one lady was really a lot. She was a lot.
She was a lot.
Thanks very much, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Yo, dude, I brought you a rolling pin, like for pizza, and like a meat tenderizer that's got like one side smooth, so just you can mallet it. The only thing is we didn't bring you a chef hat.
We
We
can
got-
make one
yeah.
with a pillowcase.
Yeah.
The net will end up there with a pillowcase on Jorge's head.
Thanks very much, lads.
Appreciate you.
Brilliant.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys so much.
All the best, man.
Appreciate you.